Once upon a time, in a little house nestled on an edge of a vast forest, there lived a little fluffy orange cat named Oliver, with his golden fur and bright green eyes. Oliver looked like an ordinary house cat, but he was anything but ordinary. Oliver was known throughout the house and even by some of the neighboring pets as a cat with an adventurous spirit and a curiosity that couldn't be tamed. Oliver's days were filled with the excitement of exploring, chasing sunbeams, crawling all around for hidden snacks, and most of thrilling all daydreaming about the elusive mice he sometimes spotted darting through the corners of the house. But these mice were quick, and Oliver, though nimble, had never quite managed to catch one. It was a warm, lazy afternoon when something unexpected happened that could change everything. As Oliver lounged on his favorite spot by the windowsill, soaring in the golden sunlight, he heard a faint rustling sound coming from the kitchen. His ears peaked instantly, and his eyes narrowed in concentration. Could it be a mouse? Excitement surged through him, and with a silent leap, he padded toward the kitchen, his paws making barely a sound on the cool tile floor. Peeking around the corner, he spotted a small gray mouse nibbling on a crumb that had fallen from the table. The mouse had large round eyes and a tiny pink nose that twitched every nibble. Oliver's heart began to race as he crouched low, preparing to pounce. But as he was about to leap, the little mouse looked up and squeaked, "Wait, please don't eat me. I'm just trying to find my way home." Oliver froze mid-pounce, blinking at the mouse in amazement. "You can talk?" he whispered, his curiosity getting the better of him. "Of course, I can talk," the mouse replied. "My name is Max, and I got lost while searching for food and accidentally wandered into your house." "I didn't mean to climb into your house." Oliver sat up, concentrated at Max's plea. Normally, he would chase any mouse he saw without a second thought. But something about Max's instant eyes and with shaking paws made him pause. "Well, Max, what if I helped you find your way home instead?" he suggested, a spark of kindness lighting up on his heart. Max's eyes widened in surprise. "You would do that for me?" Oliver gave a nod. "Every creature deserves a chance to go home." With a grateful squeak, Max climbed up onto Oliver's back, and together they ventured outside, setting off on what would become an unforgettable journey. As they entered the garden, Oliver lifted his nose to the air, using his cane to smell the track to Max's scent back to where he might come from. The garden, with alive colors and sound, butterflies danced over vibrant flowers, and birds chirped in the trees, watching the unusual duo with instinct. They hadn't gone far when an wise owl perched on a branch above must say. Oliver looked up at the owl and explained, I'm helping Max find his way back home. He got lost looking for food. The owl's eyes twinkled on excitement. Very noble of you, Oliver. If you're heading toward the forest edge, take the path of the tall oak. It's the quickest way. Thank you, Mr. Owl, Max squeaked gratefully, and the two continued on their way. Following the owl's advice, Oliver down the path with Max clinging to his fur. Soon they entered the woods, where towering trees created a cool, damp shade, and the forest was filled with curious sights and sounds, and Max marveled at everything around him. As they walked, a playful squirrel darted out from behind a tree and started at them with wide eyes. Is that a mouse? On a cat's back, he tilted in surprise. Now I've seen everything. Max chuckled nervously, while Oliver explained their unusual friendship. We're on an adventure to Max's home, he said. Do you know any shortcuts? The squirrel scratched his head thoughtfully, then pointed to the whittling trail. If you follow this way, you'll reach a little stream. Cross it, and you'll soon be close to where the mice make their homes. Good luck. The journey continued, and with Oliver and Max winding their way through the forest, crossing streams and climbing over fallen rocks. Along the way, they encountered various animals, a curious deer and a pair of chatty rabbits, and even with a gentle fox. All of those whom offered the advice despite the challenges. Oliver found himself enjoying every moment of the adventure. He'd never felt so alive. Finally, the sun began to dip below, casting at the golden rays through the trees. They arrived at a cozy clearing filled with tiny prawns. Max's nose twitched with excitement as he recognized familiar scents. This is it. This is my home. He squeaks joyfully, his eyes sparkling with gratitude. Oliver loved himself, allowing Max to hop down. The little mouse turned to him, his eyes shining in appreciation. Thank you, Oliver. You're the kindest and bravest cat I've ever met. I thought cats and mice were supposed to be enemies, but you showed me that friendship can come from the most unlikely places. Oliver felt a warmth spread through his heart. I've learned something too, he said with a smile. Sometimes the best adventures are the only ones we don't expect, and sometimes friends come in the smallest packages. As they bid each through other farewell, Max waved and dissipated into one tiny prunes. Oliver watched him go, feeling a mixture of happiness and a little sadness. But he knew that he would always remember this journey, and he hoped Max would too. With a final glance at the clearing, Oliver turned and headed back home, his heart filled with the joy of a true adventure as he walked under the starlit sky. He couldn't help but wonder what new adventures awaited him. Thank you for joining us on the Curious hope you enjoyed Oliver and Mac's unexpected adventure and learned how kindness can build friendships, even between the most unlikely of friends. If you loved this story, please give us thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Little Story Explorers for more heartwarming tales.